Hey Leo, welcome to your love reading and welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. I am so stoked you're here and I'm excited to do your reading because it's always crazy and fun. If you guys would like me to pray for you or send my good energy your direction, say hi in the comments. And I encourage everybody to do that as well, you know. We are crazy, mysterious, electrical, spiritual beings, and we do have the power through intention to send the love and those warm vibes to each other. I also want to seal this up with this intention that no negativity will get into this space. Everybody is welcome. Any negativity that tries to get in will sift out like sand, has no power over us, okay? So let's get you a reading on. Make sure to stick around to the very end. That's when we get advice from the Oracle and Tarot, and that's really helpful. So Leos in love. Leos in love, we only take the cards that volunteer themselves. We do not force anything, and we also read them in reverse if they fly out that way. Starting out with Eight of Pentacles, you're putting the work in, baby. The Fool, something new, a new adventure, a new challenge is coming, something fun and new. Boundless potential. We've got Three of Cups coming out too, which is this social card. You might be invited to gatherings, barbecues, who knows, a wedding here and there, maybe just drinks with friends, but you got it coming up in your reading. And we've got the Seven of Pentacles, which is putting time and effort into something. I have a feeling that you guys are getting ready for summer. Like you're putting some time and energy into your diet, your bodies, your mind, your spiritual selves, just kind of getting in the zone. And you're getting ready for love, it feels like. Eight of Pentacles. What is this work card? What are you working on? Could be just on yourself. Oh, it is yourself. Strength card. Look it up. Google that shit, baby. This is Leo. So this is, yeah, you're putting the work in on yourself. That's cool. Fresh start. The Fool. What does the Fool mean in this reading? We've got the Death card. This is brand new beginnings sandwiched right with an ending. Something's ending so that something else can begin. I want to jump into the Death card a little bit because it's such a scary card for some people. But when you understand what Death card means, it's no longer scary. Death card is not literal. It's not literal. It's actually just the ending, a natural ending to something so that new stuff can come in. So, there's not, usually with the Death card, when something ends, it's a scenario where one also, even if there's some sadness there or some grief, it's usually short-lived because it comes along with an understanding that it was time for that period of life or that relationship or whatever it was to resolve so that you can move forward. There is usually a sense, a natural sense that this is very natural. There's a natural sense that's very natural. But that it's a part of evolution, that it's part of a cycle. And so the big part that this is playing is that it's giving way to something that's very new. Something that's very new. It's a fresh start. Three of Cups, what's this social, delightful card? This is friends, this is gatherings. And we've got Knight of Cups. So you might meet this person in a gathering, out for drinks, out for a good time. Knight of Cups is a very romantic individual. Be aware that they can be carried away into the land of romance, not always there for a long time, but there for a good time. Now, this can also transform, but this is the energy that they occupy when you meet them. Now, this could be your energy for some of you guys, but either way, it's present. So it's good to know where it stands. It's there for a good time, but it hasn't even, it's not riding in on its horse for like a long time, right? Which is actually probably a really good place to start love at, start a relationship at. It's more realistic. It's kind of like, hey, you got to charm them a little bit more in order to get that trust and all the deeper stuff. This is just really fun and romantic. We've got King of Cups and King of Pentacles. This is two individuals, male or female, anybody in between. This is somebody who's, okay, so one person I think represents the Knight of Cups. So this is that romantic individual. They are going to be charismatic. They've got great people skills. They make people feel liked and wanted. They usually easily have people open up to them and trust them very easily because they are naturally empathetic and they're very mature and kind of emotionally wise. You get the picture. We have another individual here, the King of Pentacles, which represents a human being who is really practical, but they're very, very nurturing. They're a very loving sign. They like to build something slow and build them strong. I wouldn't say actually, I kept thinking Queen of Pentacles. This is King of Pentacles. So they're more practical than they are romantic, if that makes any sense. That's how I would like to revise that. They're all about longevity. They're all about building something strong, you know? So this person, if they are the one being swept off their feet by the King of Cups, that, you know, romantic, very likable individual, they are going to bring it back down to earth eventually. They're going to want to see what's your intention, how long are you going to be around type of thing. I just want to say that, okay? Okay, so what should we get some insight on? Let's learn a little bit more about this individual. What does Leo need to know? Now, given that Leo could be this Knight of Cups, what does Leo need to know about this gathering, this group of people? Not specifically about the gathering, but like the Knight of Cups scenario here. Oh, there's possibility, a development that could go somewhere with the Two of Wands, and possibly even travel eventually attached to that. Moderation, balance, and harmony. It's all about temperance. It's about transformation. And so what I'm getting from this, the energy from this reading so far is like, don't move too fast and be realistic, but there's potential coming forward here, riding in on its horse. And by way of a social event, probably a gathering. Okay, so advice for my Leos. And thank God, you know, with all due respect, thank God whatever it is got out of the way, because that's kind of in the past and it's starting something very new for you. Fresh start. Starting with a clean slate. So advice for my Leos in love. Advice for my Leos in love. Got one card out. The others are resisting. Two of Swords. There might be a little bit of a tough decision ahead. Why is that? Making a tough decision. Leos, are you that Knight and that King of Cups? Are you relating to that one? I know you guys are very, very likable. Because I'm wondering if just beneath the surface, if there's actually something you haven't let go. That Death card, are you still holding on to something? I got lots of swords. Yeah, so there's, the tarot is saying, hey, we see through you. We see that there is still a decision in order to move forward and fully embrace that Death card and fully embrace the following card, which is the Fool, the fresh start that it's sandwiched with. There is a decision, and I feel like it has something to do with letting go of something maybe, or drawing a boundary. Being practical. It's like you almost, the tarot, because the King of Swords is coming out upside down. So it's saying, hey, listen, is there a heartbreak here, or there's just a tough ending that you're negating? Are you not, I know this is a really weird twist, right? Because we go on the outside, romance, good times, hanging out with friends, new starts, fresh slate, and then your really interesting advice is all swords. It's a little harder, like tougher, as in tougher. It's like saying, hey, there was a hard ending here. Let's fully look at that. Let's be a little practical with it before we go into romancy, good times, so that you can truly start with a fresh slate. And let's think about this. Let's meditate it. Let yourself process it. That is letting yourself process what was hard ending. Because there's this interesting choice, a decision that's hard to make here. And it really feels strongly like this will eventually be a hard decision to truly make with your heart, deeper than what's on the surface, your heart, because the processing didn't happen. So it's like the tarot is like, hey, you really want good times for summer. You're put all this work into yourself, right? You are going to be ready to go. But in order to really do that, you got to take at some point a hard look and fully process this ending. That was difficult. Let's get an oracle card here. Oracle for my Leos in love. Religious factors. I will say this card is interesting. It doesn't always have to do directly with religion. Think of it in terms of systems of belief. Okay, so religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. I'm going to extend that to your structured beliefs, your belief systems. Okay, so yeah, your love life is influenced by your belief systems. Interesting. What else for my Leos? Playfulness. Right? That's you hanging out at the beach or the bar or the park, you know, with friends and seeing this person. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. That's not hard for you guys. That's easy for Leos. And when you guys shine, everybody shines, because that's one of your gifts. You know, it's like you bring yourself. It's enough. It's the party. All right, send you guys off with love. Say hi in the comments area if you'd like us to send our good juju your way. And I'll see you right at the very beginning of May. Bye-bye.